Hello, I am Orange Cat, and this is my analysis for Toonami's ratings for March 2nd of 2019. Let's start at the top of the lineup. Dragon Ball Super improved this week. It was at a .42. That was up 0.06 of a .36. Boruto went up 0.09 of a point to a .31, which is good to see as well. My Hero Academia goes up 0.09 as well to a .29. And then now the most yo-yo show of the block in terms of ratings, Sword Art Online goes up 12 hundredths to a .28 in the ratings, rate number again. And then at 1 a.m. you have Megalobox steaming towards the end of that series. It's at a .08. I believe it has 2-3 episodes or so left in that run. It goes up 0.08 of a point to a .22. Then you have Diamond is Unbreakable go up 0.06 of a point to a .21. Again, very good to see from JoJo. This might be the highest that Diamond is Unbreakable has gotten on the block. And then now to the later part of the block, you have Black Clover up a relatively smaller 500s to a .20. Good number. Hunter x Hunter, which has been lagging the last few weeks, up 500s to a .16. Naruto up 400s to a .16 as well. Again, another show that rates well late in the block due to its very devout fan base. And then a rerun of Attack on Titan finished up 0.05 of a point to a .14. So, in general, a great week for the block. Every single show is above a .1. Every show improved on its last week's episode. Most notably, you have Sword Art Online, which had been getting some sketchy territory of ratings, rating a .16 last week, which was few hundreds less than the average that Mob Psycho 100 had placed on average in that exact same slot. But very interesting to see an increase to .28. Might have been due to the increased action this week's episode. Anyone who has seen the series will tell you this is when the action starts actually picking up. The first few episodes were, I believe I read someone say it's basically watching someone live stream them getting their wood cutting badge or something. Very boring to a degree. But you had some nice fighting, a nice moment or two, and it really is starting to look like this is going to be a really good rendition of Sword Art Online. And then other notables, again, I'm going to have to point out Hunter x Hunter, which had been the most laggy show on the block during this current schedule, have been getting dangerously close to that .10, getting below that. Not this week, did very well. I guess if you're really nitpicky, you could say it went up lesser than the other shows. How a lot of these shows got like 0.09 of an increase, 0.10 of an increase, somewhere in that area. No, Hunter x Hunter only went up .05. I mean, but again, I've got to be honest here. A .16 at 2:30 in the morning is not horrible. Albeit, in my opinion, it wasn't one of the better episodes of Hunter x Hunter, and kind of slow and kind of disappointing considering how late we are in the Chimera Ant arc. I mean, it's just interesting though to see how an episode of basically Meruem playing freeze tag rates better than Gon versus Pedo. It's just interesting to see that. And a lot of this is just, in my opinion, maybe out of Toonami's control. I mean, you really have no real reason why last week didn't do as well. If anything, this week had some of the signs of being a weaker week, notably with something like My Hero Academia airing, the one episode that many My Hero Academia fans considered the one true filler episode of the entire series, which was the first episode in season 3, which, as a refresher, was the episode where they go to the pool, basically. And yeah, but still, that got a .29 as well. That's not bad at all. That's a very good rating to get, you know. And of course, Megalobox, only a few episodes left, a .22. Let's see if it stays over .20 for the last couple episodes or so. Interesting to see. Then you have JoJo, I believe, kind of starting to get into the home stretch, maybe. I believe only like 10, 15 episodes so left, and Diamond is Unbreakable. And we'll see after that if Adult Swim Toonami decides to pick up JoJo 5 right on the spot or wait a little while. And of course, Shippuden, devout fan base, gonna get a .16. What I got here only is like total viewers, and Naruto did build on Hunter x Hunter in total viewers, but we can't tell since we don't have thousands, only up to hundreds, if it actually beat Hunter x Hunter in the 18 to 49 demographic, which would make it, I believe, every single week of this current schedule of having Naruto building on Hunter x Hunter, which I guess is good news for Naruto, but perhaps even more so bad news for Hunter x Hunter. But again, Hunter x Hunter's not that long for the block. I think the last episode of the entire show is slated to air sometime in June on Toonami, since you have the rest of this arc, and then you have the chairman election arc coming up soon, which many people believe to be better than the Chimera Ant arc. So that'll be interesting to see if that brings some renewed interest in the show again, or if this show, which has been on and off the block for a very, very long time, just peters out. That's just one of those things that's going to be interesting to see here on 4 for the block. And that's all I have to say about the block. I think next week's going to be another good week, or maybe we'll get an unexplained sudden drop in the ratings again. I don't know. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. Do you want to hear more content like this? Please like, please subscribe, of course. And again, yeah, like I just said, that's about it, really, for what happened this week on Toonami. I am Orange Cat, and that is all.